Downtown Canton's the place. Mix 94.1 is the radio station. As always, thank you guys so much for being on board today. There's a lot of things you can say about Billy Beebe, a lot of ways I can introduce the man. But Billy, all eyes going to be on Progressive Field today. The home opener for the Cleveland Guardians. Sold out for what, like the 35th year in a row or something like that?
Absolutely.
But, dude, people are going to have to bundle up. It's going to be a chilly one, right?
It really is. It is going to be cold, sitting in the upper 30s. Wind. I saw some rain this morning, but that's not the forecast for the game. And finally get an opponent you can start nicely with, and the Chicago White Sox can't take them lightly. Look, the Guardians are 3-6 to start the year. I urge the American public not to panic. They will be okay. I don't know if they will have the same record as last year, but I have said it to you before, Matt.
Yeah.
They are not the team now that they will be at the end of the year.
Okay.
They will make decisions throughout the year. They will make changes throughout the year. Guys will get better, or guys will get off the team. They're not just going to ride out bad players all season long. They'll make necessary changes. And like Tanner Beebe had a bad game on Saturday night. I expect him to get better as the year goes on. We're already, I saw a lot of Guardians fans already bashing Luis Ortiz, who's our new pitcher. Immediately rebounded, immediately threw the best pitching game of the year. Bullpen looks as good per usual. And look, Jose Ramirez has, I think, 6 errors to start the year. He had 9 all of last year. He's not just going to have errors all year long.
Right.
We're going to get these things cleaned up. They're going to figure some things out. They're going to add some people. Shane Bieber will be back eventually. David Fry will be back eventually. You'll make some trades. You'll make some changes. This team will look vastly different in July. Vastly different.
I think to start the season, obviously people have high expectations, and that's valid. I think anyone wants their teams to do well. But I think when they won that first series, it felt like, hey, everything's happening right, and the things are going to go our way. And then it just turned into like, man, they're out west, they're playing late. It's so early in the season, it almost felt like they were a little bit removed. And I think the home opener is kind of that rebirth. It's that opportunity of like, hey, you're playing teams that are close to home, and the White Sox, you're playing at home. People are going to be there. They're going to be excited. So hopefully the Guardians can kind of use this.
Last team in the MLB to come home.
Okay, well then there you go. Because I was going to say it feels like that West Coast trip. It feels like it was forever, and honestly, it was 9 games. So I know it feels, what do I want to say, easy to press the panic button, but there is no reason to yet. Let them get home.
Long season.
Let them warm up.
Season.
I mean, dude, it's going to be 35 degrees out there. And, let's be real. If you're sitting in the shade and that wind's whipping at you, it's going to feel even colder than that. So not surprised to see them, staying out west, but you got to come home eventually. And fingers crossed they're able to start winning some games.
Yeah, we need it. They'll get hot and kind of get bounced back a little bit. White Sox really are not good. Maybe not beating the White Sox would give me some concern, but should be able to bounce back. They do good in their home openers. They do good in bad weather. I don't know why. They've actually done okay the past few years. And the best part is it's not a good team necessarily that you're facing to start it off here. Look, like I said, long season, additions to be made, changes to be made, decisions to be made. This is not a bad baseball team. They will figure it out.
Yeah, everyone needs a slump buster sometimes, and hopefully the White Sox are just that for the Guardians as they get ready to get underway. What time's first pitch?
At 4 o'clock.
4 o'clock. Nice, dude. That's a sweet spot. That's a sweet spot right there. You're in bed at a decent time. You're able to watch the entirety of the game.
I can't get enough.
And
I'll be unbothered.
With all sorts of sports insight. That is Billy Beebe from 1480 WHBC. Don't forget the keyword is COAST, COAST. Take that over to mix941.com. Choose your trip. Literally, the vacation of your dreams up for grabs at the website. So go grab that. And other than that, I am out of here. You guys enjoy your time with Marissa. She's coming in next. I know she's giving me the evil eye. Marissa, we're getting out. Don't worry. And I'll be back tomorrow morning, 6 a.m. right here on this radio station, Mix 94.1.